All right. Modern Dayfarer has been one of the more prominent bags that I have promoted over the last, I don't know, like 8 years. And here is their updated version 2.0. Let's go through all the nooks and crannies. First of all, this is the tech pouch that started it all for me. I mean, this is years and years ago. You can watch the original video. Because it was so thin, I could throw it into any bag, especially those flat front, like thin pockets on the front of a bag. All right, first of all, let's talk about this material. I don't know if it's recycled or not. You can probably look on their website. I'll actually put it right here, bing, if it's recycled or not. Dry, sort of, ballistic nylon is what it feels like. Dirt and dust, water, the kind of durability that you want from a bag like this. This fidlock right here, this was a defining feature of this bag. Big old thing on front. When you have it, like when you're sitting down and you like put this in front of you, it was just this really simple, like, oh, hi. Oh, huh. It felt great. It was good. Now, the whole idea of these sort of roll top bags, you get a little bit of expansion. This one has 2 zippers down the front. I mean, all of this feels pretty much the same as it ever was. See this pocket? This is this big inner shoe compartment that you can access from the bottom. I never use that. You just throw that down there, and it's not, because you're shoving stuff in here, it doesn't get in the way at all. What does this material feel like on the inside? Ripstop nylon, solid, little elastic undies pocket here. No pockets up against here. This thing is just super clean. See these zips? These Hypalon zip pulls, kind of like, on one hand, nothing to write home about. On the other hand, just perfect. Just like the perfect kind of thing, like exactly what you want. Zero bullshit, there's a little bit of grip. Just right, just the right amount of, right, like, it's sewed, so you don't have to tie something, you know? Water sealed zips, how do they move? These are moving pretty good. You can feel the sort of stiffness of this fabric, the reinforcement here. Part of that is also that we have that flat front pocket right here. Perfect for our tech pouch, all right? Well, maybe not so perfect. It's like too perfect, actually. That I dislike. This is what I want to go in here, and I have to do like a little nubbins to push it in. And then it's like right at the edge. I kind of want a little bit more of the, I don't know, a little more give in that. Personally, I would probably never use this. Top pocket. Top pocket. Big laptop suspended up off the bottom of the bag. My finger's like right in there. This feels so good. So good. So much structure. Nothing for your laptop to get hung up on. Nothing to get hung up on. These straps, this back panel, oh, yeah. You see this big ridge right there? Big old ridge. Little luggage pass-through right here. This feels so tight and nice. You know, everything about this brand is super sleek. It's very German sleek, yeah. It feels good. Yeah, we've considered that. Yeah, it has been considered. Another zipper down here on this side. A little bit of side access right here. I'm wondering if that's where my water bottle would go right here. Elastic. This is going to be the first thing to go. I want David. David's the name of the guy behind this brand. It's like solo dude has designed this stuff. Stylish guy designing stuff. But this elastic, I think, is going to go too quick. When it does, you do have this mesh back here, and you do have this interesting sort of little sew a bit right there, which is nice, because then the bottom of your water bottle plops that out a little bit. That's a nice, that feels good. That feels really good. I don't know if I've seen many bag companies do that. A lot of, especially cheap bags, you just get a straight panel right there, and a lot of people are putting that gusset and maybe even some elastic, but it's just flat and it sucks to get your water bottle in and out of. That little thing, I think, makes a big difference. By the way, there's also a little hidden pocket zipper guy right here on the same side that you do have that. Perfect size for like for a passport. It's just like perfect passport size. Super minimal branding here on this just modern Dayfarer. Handle right here, handle right here. And then here's that shoe compartment down at the bottom, which is nice if you need it. If I was going full like sleek, modern monster kind of lifestyle, take the public transport. Well, I've got a few meetings down at the office, and then I might go to the club, the smoking club, to meet with Randall, and racquetball, of course, at 4:30 before breaking for cocktails. Right? If I was in that mode and all I needed was an 11-inch, 13-inch MacBook or some sort of little laptop with a charger and like headphones, I would probably I'd go as minimal as possible. Just then using this as my actual gym bag. I'm curious, do you use a bag like that? Is that how you roll? When you're using this kind of roll top, get in the bag sort of thing, it's up to you how much you leave it open. I tend to leave a little nip like that. See that? Just a little more, so I got a little more visibility into the bag when I'm getting into it. Just slightly more. Now, from the top, I can access this pocket here, which has a nice little like petroleum-y feeling mesh that is nice and durable. It's harder to access this pocket down here, which I would treat kind of as a hidden kind of thing. You notice this gusset right here? I don't remember if that was in 1.0. It's been so long, but that's a nice touch. So you get a little bit of extra space in there at the bottom. And not really, because of how it's sewn on the sides here. It's still a flat pocket. You can feel this rounded bit right here and the rounded bit on the bottom. Just so actually easy for a roll top to get into. You know those bags where you roll over and you're like clipping 2 clips? I can't. I just can't. Life is too short. Roll tops in general I tend not to like. Bellroy has their Venture Pack, which has that like, I'm okay with that. I am ultimately okay with this. Now, this expands out further, so you can fit more stuff in there. But when that happens, where does that go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's down there. So you gotta actually physically grab it. I like the idea of keeping it relatively at this level where it's like I don't even almost have to grab it. I just kind of like flop it up there. Magnets, slight, tiniest little attraction. Ah. Give you a little ASMR. Do you like seeing my beard so close? I get my computer out of here, and then I've got charger and yeah, I've got charger here, but I'm still gonna need to put my big over-ear Bluetooth headphones in here, right? So I'm gonna be opening 3 compartments to get what I need. This to get my headphones, this to get my laptop, this to get my charger. So I'd actually probably put my charger right in there in that main thing. So I know I'm gonna go this and this. I love this laptop compartment. Like I don't know why. Sometimes you just feel something and go like, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be nice. Why is it? I think because of the sturdiness of this back. Like I'm feeling the sturdiness of this back panel. I would love to wear this bag. I would love to wear the way that this mesh feels. This just feels so good. Just the right kind of material on the outside. Just the right kind of softness underneath. This is even harder, like more firm than this on the surface. You can feel the like kind of just not even like a memory or like super expensive foam on the outside of a sort of more stiff, probably the same kind of foam as this inside, but not harsh edges here. This all feels good. See that contour, that little wing? I love backpacks that have this kind of firmer. Ooh, those feel great. That shape, that contour for me. I'm about 5'10", 185 pounds, probably. That feels good. And see how like sort of svelte and sleek this thing is? This is such a great bag for that, like, yeah, I want it to be all black, few tech items, and maybe my workout shoes. Modern Dayfarer, super super clean. That's the big takeaway on this. Super clean, huge update, actually. For instance, the old one had 2 right here. This one just has 1 big one. Massive improvement here. I love this laptop pocket. Again, I don't know why. I've been in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bags, and I can just feel how smooth that laptop comes in and out of this, and it's like, I just love that. I live for that. And I would also actually, probably if I was making this for me, I would move this laptop compartment into this. One thing that you benefit from if you move the laptop inside is you don't have any of your straps pulling on that zipper, but because of the way that this has been made, there's just not a lot of pressure pulling on that zipper. I could have my charger, headphones, laptop all in this one dope little fidlock. That's the only thing. By the way, the fidlock, like, you're gonna notice one side versus the other. Like, if you're gonna, I'm right-handed, I got it right-handed. Doing it left-handed is like a lot more awkward. A lot more awkward. It's weird that there's a buckle that's clearly dexterous. It is not ambidextrous. But an insanely clean bag with a back panel that is killer. So just again, from that sort of, you know, keeping it clean, keep it tight, keep it tidy sort of perspective, this is a killer bag and a killer company too. So use my link. If this video has helped you make a decision, use my link. I will link below to other bags similar like this. Okay, that's it. This bag I had slated to review several months ago, and then had some family stuff go down where, anyways, David's been super gracious. So thanks, man. And thanks to you for watching. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Bye.